before I even get into it, so you see me, this is how you know the crosses them are working overtime. You get it? Like, there's no more clipping on to top and thing. Man's just gonna have to be doing handheld. So yeah, my peoples, welcome, welcome. It's another episode, man. Lessons learned. Today's episode is plagiarism. Now, you see me? I'm gonna articulate this one so sweet that, yo, even a dog can understand it. So let's get into this. So, currently, for extended amount of time, I've been experiencing plagiarism, you know, and you can say plagiarism is on a global scale, because currently, as you can see worldwide, the indigenous individuals them are rising up from their slumber, you know. But then you have that agenda where the other melanated people are like, yeah, we're all black, which is you're dead, you're politically dead. So I don't know what that is. And we all come from Africa, when it's clear to see that we're not. And remember, like, if you've been following my journey, I always say, my whole life I've been saying to the Africans we're not from Africa. Behind closed doors they say, yeah, it's true. So that's a form of plagiarism. Do you understand? Someone either replicating, photocopying, or stealing someone's identity, their work, anything that belongs to another individual, but they're parading as it's their own without giving the correct credentials due to the actual authenticator of said work. Now, why did I choose to use plagiarism today? Because as I said, like, I've been experiencing it my whole life, and now on a detrimental basis. As you can see, as I said to you, look, Expelliarmus out of the gym, boom, CD dash out. Due to the secret societies, if you watch episode 1, narcissism, it all stems from the narcissistic root. So I have people that imitate everything I do, but they don't give the credit. But it stems from a global scale, even, let's say, even governmental infrastructures. You know, currently you have a business in your name. You understand? Everybody's buns and stocks, so it's like, it's taught. Do you get it? So if you're not original intelligence or authentic creator, your whole life is plagiarism. Do you understand? You benefit from the, I don't know if plagiaristic is a thing, but the plagiaristic society, from the society that likes to have a mask on, that has to steal from someone else to take credit. Do you understand? Rick Ross stole someone's bars in the jail cell, become, you know what I'm saying? Everything is like hyper plagiarized. You have a demographic of people that has stolen another demographic of people's identity. In society, they steal their work behind closed doors, they steal their energy, they steal a lot. Do you understand? People's destinies get stolen. And in all honesty, I don't actually believe that can occur, because what is for you, what God has ordained for you, most certainly shall always stay for you, and nobody cannot take that. So, okay, look, me going forward now, experienced plagiarism my whole life. I've come to a point now where, obviously, the photocopiers, they want you to continue on this track to where they can either continuously plagiarize your work, siphon your energy, or I'll just reiterate in my circumstance, where they can just put your life to a complete stop. Foolishness. You're too much of a machine photocopier to actually overstand what is actually occurring right now. So, with that being said, I've found myself in a position to where I can't let my left hand know what my right hand's doing, because I'm currently freestyling in a way to where I can authentically be myself and whistleblow on the actual reality that we live in. Like I'm saying to you, look, the reality that we live in is based upon plagiarism. The infrastructure, the matrix is set up upon one demographic of people. Psalms 83 says, there was a confederate of nations that said, let's come together and cut them off from being a nation so that they don't know who they are. Hence why I'm saying to you, the melanated indigenous individuals that are waking up worldwide are all coming to the acknowledgement, or they've been knowing, but it's just now that a lot, like I said, Daniel 12:4, knowledge is increasing, many are running to and fro, many shall be purified and made white, but the wicked shall do wickedly because they don't understand. Do you understand? A lot of people's reality has been of plagiarism. They thought all melanated people were the same and they all come from Africa and Africa's the motherland and blah, 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 which is incorrect. So then you have to ask yourself, why has a demographic of people gone to such extent to plagiarize, mingle in also, act like all skinfolk are kinfolk, you know, when they're in the confederacy to cut you off from knowing who you are, to know you're the true creators. Are you, let's say, you know when people say black people made all these things, the 80% of inventions that was created in the days of old was made by a demographic of melanated people, and they were indigenous. So can you see how the matrix, the world, however you want to view it, would benefit from those people forgetting who they are and plagiarizing? Yes, we're all the same, we all come from this and da. But the proof is in the pudding. This is why I'm also saying to you, it's like, you can't destiny, so you can't take something that's not actually for you. And I'm gonna correlate it back to myself. So it's like a Cain and Abel story. Let's say I had a sibling, yeah, that was mad jealous of me, like, and it's like, man didn't even know, wanted to be, man, doing bare nonsense. Cool. Now, even though it's a sibling, we're not of the same lineage, it's different bloodline. So imagine you wanting to possess what I possess, but we're all on two separate axes. Like I said, I'm not sure I even posted this video yet, because I've been making so much content hiddenly. I said, it's for one to bring their self a living sacrifice, holy and righteous, and for another demographic to sacrifice their children or sell their soul for food. Do you understand? So you couldn't possibly take what's mine because you wouldn't know how to obtain it. I couldn't take what's yours because I wouldn't even, my mind can't comprehend certain things. So I'm saying all that to say this. Obviously, you know, with me, as I stated, Expelliarmus out of the commercial gym, that does not mean I'm going to stop Green Fitness. Throughout the whole of Green Fitness, my work has been getting plagiarized and I've not been getting the proper credentials for the work that I put in. But it's not about that, because as you see, I say to you, I am Green Fitness. Green Fitness is me. It's not something somebody can replicate or imitate or simply steal. So yeah, I'm really trying to raise awareness, and I know there's the demographic of people. So pause, no diddy. Obviously there's the confederate of nations that have cut off the people, so they're not gonna want to hear this information. What's you talking about? Conspiracy theories, oh this, that and the third. But I say this to say all this. You see how I speak and how I carry myself, and you don't see me around people, because birds of a feather flock together. And as I keep saying, the wicked can't be in the congregation of the righteous, and I'm not somebody that's propagating wickedness, foolishness. We're not going to bring up a demographic of people built on lies, rather propagate the truth. And let me tell you why a lot of people might not want the truth, because the truth hurts and nobody wants their feelings hurt. But it does set you free. So you can either live in a dumbed down state, world domination, to be truly enslaved, or accept truth to be free from, let's say some people might say this, the simulation reality. Now, I don't want to get hyper focused on spiritual talk or any new age anything, because that's not my forte. You know me, I'm a buh. You get me? Even though man's been Harry Potter from birth. But that's neither here nor there. So going forward, it's like, how does one evade plagiarism? So let's say you might be thinking, okay, I hear what you're saying, you're dropping gems, but how does one simply evade plagiarism? You speak your authentic truth, you live in your truth. No one can't deny you your truth. It's like, let's say for instance, right now, I'm a melanated man with black on. If I don't accept that truth, I'm in a bad place to be, you know, because if I've taken a lie as a fact, then I'm doomed. So I'm saying all that to say, why would one want to plagiarize unless you're just wicked at core? I'm too funny, but obviously that's neither here nor there. As I state, it's not even me saying judgy pants, even though be easy, you judges. But it's more just to say, look, I'm giving my insights on the current climate that we live in and reciting my own trials and tribulations. So without further ado, my people, that's where I'm going to end it here. Today was a much shorter one than expected. You know, as I said, because look, the cross is them. You know, they're working overtime. Mike Brock, everything silly. So yeah, it was shorter than expected. So what? Put it like this. Embrace your individualism, man. Not everybody come out the same mother. Not everybody likes the same thing. People just force, and that's how people accidentally sell their soul or accidentally amount with certain things, and yo, you just lose yourself completely. So that being said, bear love, bear blessings to the righteous, of course. If you're wicked, you can't be in the congregation of the righteous. You made a covenant with death and hell. B. What do you feel like? So yeah, that being said, man, plagiarism, that's today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. Lessons learned. How you feel like? Peace. Scrap.